I say this is not to frighten you, but I say this to let you know that they are different beings, a different on a different dimension than we know of. So therefore, it is very important that we should conduct ourselves in the righteous way. We shouldn't, on a dark corner, do something, nobody knows. There are other people, other beings knows if you're doing the wrong thing. Okay? So, it's not a warning, I just let you know it's a fact. It's like that. Okay? So, therefore, we should do things on our own conscience. Alright? Don't do the wrong thing. And we should try understand other people's. Although when we suffer, we should also understand other people's suffering. Everybody has their own suffering, and the suffering, everybody, the way they bear the suffering is different. Some people can bear the suffering, some cannot bear the suffering. So some people, they will express verbally. Maybe some people don't express it and they just keep it inside. So if they keep it inside, eventually the suffering became so intense, the person will break down, especially mental suffering. Physical suffering is nothing. Physical suffering, hunger, just go and buy a hamburger, finish. If you're hot, you go and have a shower, finish. If your bladder is full, go and find a toilet, it's finished. Understand? But if you say sick, okay, go and see a doctor. Doctor say, okay, give you some medicine, maybe operate and finish. It's done, over. But mental suffering, no medicine can cure. So you require special medicine like this, like Buddhism, like certain technique to learn in order to overcome our own mental suffering. And this is what the biggest suffering all over the world, whether it's developed world or underdeveloped world, everybody suffers mentally. And the mental suffering, they are all, again, of different type, many different varieties. And there are different type of mental suffering. This is very common here in the West, boyfriend and girlfriend problem, very common. In husband and wife and children problem, this is a simple thing. They can solve by themselves by having love and having good and caring and be kind and gentle. Then they can overcome. But there are other types of suffering, like to find someone that is compatible with you, to have recognition, to be on friendly terms with other people, especially say in the school. If you go out, you want to have some friends, isn't it? Nobody wants to be lonely one. People want to be sociable and to have friends because they find recognition, they find they are accepted, they find they are in company. Supposing if someone is being left alone like that, how would you think the person feel? The person suffers. There are many schools like that. In the primary school, secondary school, there are many kids that has been bullied, and then they are left alone. And then eventually they keep. After some time, like in America, they come in with a gun, bang, 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 finish. They think that's the way to solve problem. That is not the way to solve problem. You have to solve the mental suffering yourself. You have to learn it. And you are not supposed to use violence. And this is what Buddhism comes in. So that is why it is very important to learn the technique. And Buddha is teaching about suffering. And the suffering is everywhere. In any society, any race. I go to China, they are so developed these days. You think they are happy? No. So terrible. The pollution was so bad there. I went there twice, I came back sick. I'm not kidding, I was admitted to a hospital here. I came back sick. because the air there was polluted, the water is polluted. I didn't know, and I keep drinking the water, and the water was smelly from the temple. After 2 weeks, I didn't know my liver was expanded, bloated, my liver. So I had to go to the hospital here, Martha Hospital. Doctor had to give me treatment for that. Because the water was polluted with all kinds of chemicals. The temple where I stayed behind, and he was there, behind the temple, the river was black. And not only black, it's very bad smell. And they grow vegetable on the side of the bank. And then morning we go and pluck the vegetable and cook and eat. Oh my goodness. So you just imagine. You cannot, money cannot buy you health. What the Chinese are doing, they are earning money, but they are in the expense of health. So everybody get cancer. It's very bad. In the north it's a little bit better. Where I recently went, the southwest is a little bit better. East Shanghai area, terrible. Guangzhou area was terrible, very, very bad. The pollution there is many, many times over the limit. We think the air pollution, how many ppb is considered very bad, right? You could go there, have a look. It's more than double, triple, quadruple time over the limit. So that's why everybody walk around having a mask. The government not doing anything. Here, a little bit of thing we start, voicing out our opposition, and then the government will be in trouble. There, no problem. Government not in trouble. The people are in trouble. So that is why sufferings are everywhere. It's a universal thing that we need to learn, which is why Buddha teaches about this. Buddha attacked the very core of our existence. Our existence is full of suffering, which is why we need to learn. And then Buddha then came up with a solution, which is contained in the Four Noble Truths. The truth of suffering, the cause of the suffering, and the truth of the stopping the suffering, cessation of suffering. And the last one is the path, the way to stop the suffering. And in order to do it, he proposed 3 methods, 3 stages of training. The first stage of training is train yourself on morality. Be kind, don't kill. Be kind, don't steal. And then thirdly, be kind as well. Don't engage in sexual misconduct. And you look at this one, everywhere, China is worse. The divorce rate in China is one of the highest in the world. Every day, every minute, 9,000 families broken up. Every minute. And you just imagine how many families got broken up. It's terrible. Here you think it's bad. No, worse there. People changing girlfriend and boyfriend is quicker than we change clothes here. I think China is in big trouble. Even though they look very good, modern and strong, but they have a lot of problems. Then, secondly, after 3 already, then 4th, be kind. Don't tell lies to other people. Be genuine. Be honest. And the 5th one, be kind again. Do yourself. Don't take drugs and alcohol, because you could ultimately do yourself harm. You're going to harm your liver. And you're going to harm your colon. You're going to get colon cancer. So these are the 5 basic ones. But there are more. Like us, we have to observe 227 rules. It's not so simple. Like now, I'm breaking 1 rule. When I'm talking this, everybody should be taking the shoes off. You understand? But you all have your shoes on. I know that. If supposing I'm speaking here now, if you're having head, or if you are picking your nose, or if you are very inattentive, I will straight away stop. Why? Because I'm speaking something which is relevant, which is beneficial to you, which is of great value to you. Therefore, I want your attention, and I want you to pay respect to that, because Buddha's teaching is free, not going to charge you any money, but want you to respect and have attention to it. Which is why this is one of our rules in our 227 rules.